Please continue now. I would like to hear how daughter acted once no longer around her father. Of course. After the first interaction, she was in and out of the front office multiple times a week for how she was speaking to the teachers and children. She seemed emboldened by her mother acting out in the office. We attempted to call her father in the beginning, but saw that he was no longer listed as a point of contact in her file. When we asked her mother if there was an updated court order, she laughed and said it was none of our business. In a very short period of time, daughter went from a model student who be as disciplinary issues to the student teachers would ask advice for in the break room. She was always angry and volatile. We were discussing contacting CPS in the days leading up to her collapse. So in your professional opinion, do you say that the mother caused the major issues that happened in the child's life during these past 4 months? Yes. I do believe that the mother's obsession with vegan foods and her pushing the narrative that anyone who is not vegan is bad caused every single issue daughter has experienced. I also would like to state that I believe that daughter stayed as healthy as she did before these past 4 months is due to her being with her mother only of the time and eating a normal diet the rest of the time with her father. I am not a dietitian or pediatrician, but I believe it is clear that daughter has only been healthy due to her father. And that is who she needs to be with primarily. Kevin, what are you seeking from the courts today? Are you asking for sole custody? Your Honor, I do believe being primarily with me is what is best for my daughter. Ideally, I would like to have sole custody of daughter until Alyse has completed therapy and parenting classes, but that is up to you. I just want what is best for my child. Looking over the documentation that I have been given, I do believe that you need to be the primary parent for daughter. However, I do not believe that it is in anyone's best interest to fully remove her mother from her life. For the time being, you will retain full legal and physical custody of daughter. The mother will be allowed 4 hours of visitation every weekend until she completes a parenting class and a nutrition class. She will also be mandated to attend therapy. Once she completes these classes and is showing improvement in therapy, we will begin every other weekend visitations. What about the medications she is as in possession of? Unfortunately, this is family court and not criminal court. That will need to go through a different system. I cannot do anything about that until she has been charged with it. So if she goes through court and is charged, will I be able to come back and present that new evidence? Yes, sir. If she is charged, you may petition the courts to revise the current parenting plan. Until then, this is the best I can do with what was given. Thank you, Your Honor. I understand. I will say, if you are ever concerned about daughter's safety during our visitation, you are always welcome to call for a welfare check. I will also allow random Dr. Zero grand screenings paid for by you if she passes and her if she fails. This is my final decision for the hearing today. Court is now dismissed. I wish you nothing but the best. I will be picking daughter up at school tomorrow to begin our first weekend visitation. Do I return her to your house Sunday night, or do you want me to just take her to school Monday morning? Neither. Until we go back to court, and you show the judge you have completed the requirements he set for you, you only get a 4-hour visitation during the weekend. When would you like to schedule this? That is unacceptable. Daughter needs me more than 4 hours a week. Even every other weekend is ridiculous. I will be picking her up at school. The school has a copy of the new court order. They know not to release daughter into your custody. If you show up there, you will be escorted off the property by the SRO. I highly doubt that. The staff there love me. They will let me get my child. Why is daughter not in school today? I received a phone call stating she was absent. She had a follow-up appointment to check on her health after her concussion the other week. We decided to keep her home for the rest of the day. And I was not informed of this appointment or asked to attend. That is my child, and I need to be aware of all medical decisions you make. You were informed when I first scheduled the appointment. The doctor's office has a limit of 1 parent per child due to COVID. It's a new restriction. I should have been the one to attend then, because you are painfully unaware of her medical history. I am the sole medical decision maker for daughter currently, and I am fully aware of her medical history and lack of pediatric care in your custody. Thank you for your concern. You are extremely hurtful to me for no reason. For your 4 hours of visitation this weekend, where would you like to have it? I will meet you there. I will have it at my home, obviously. She needs to be able to come and spend time at her real home. She needs to know I wasn't the one who made her leave her real home. That is fine. We have plans Saturday morning and Sunday morning, but are available either day after 2 p.m. When works for you? That's unacceptable. I need to have her in the morning. I want her to go to my sunrise yoga class with me. We both need it. She is recovering from a concussion and does not need to be attending a yoga class. She needs rest. What time would you like to schedule? I am not available in the evenings. Apparently you think my schedule doesn't even matter compared to yours. I will take my visitation with daughter starting at 2 today. I had to move some important plans around, but I figured it out. Sounds good. For future reference, can we please plan your weekly visits ahead of time to ensure it will work with both of our schedules? I understand this is the first and pretty last minute. That's fine. If you plan on dropping her off, I will bring her to you after dinner. We are meeting up with friends at the new vegan restaurant in town. Okay, as long as she's home by 6 p.m. That is the end of the 4-hour visitation. It doesn't open until 5, so we will probably not be done until 7 or 8. Just a heads up. Alyse, daughter needs to be home by 6. You only have 4 hours, and you need to abide by the order. You're joking, right? You are being extremely unreasonable. I am her mother, and you know I deserve way more than 4 hours with my child a week. I believe it is in the best interest of our child to follow the court order as it is currently. Once you complete your court-ordered classes, you will be able to have her for longer. You aren't doing anything for the best interest of daughter. You're just trying to get me back for the time she didn't want to go see you. At least be honest for why you're trying to fuck me. My decision to follow the court order has nothing to do with the feelings I have about your parenting, and only to do with the court's decision on what is best for daughter. Shows how much you care about daughter's nutrition when you refuse to let me make sure she has a filling dinner with me. If you want to eat dinner with her, that is fine, as long as she's home by 6. What you do during your time is up to you. She will eat. Hi, baby. I miss you so much. I'm so happy I finally get to see you again, even if it's not for long. Did you miss me? Yeah, I did, Mom. Okay, Dad, I'll see you tonight. I'll see you at 6. Have fun with your mom. I'm so sorry we aren't able to eat dinner together tonight. Your father refuses to allow me to take you to dinner. I know it's not fair, but there's nothing I can do about it. Alyse, let's not start this. You guys just have fun. It's okay, Mom. I just ate a big lunch anyways. I'm stuffed. I probably won't be hungry for hours. I can see you're stuffed. Your belly's looking a little round. I bet you can't wait to start working out with me again, huh? Bye, Dad. Love. Send daughter outside. Why would I do that? She is in the middle of dinner with friends. I said I would drop her off when we were done. It is 6:15. She was supposed to be home at 6 p.m. There is a court order that is expected to be followed. You're really doing this in the middle of a public place right now. She's going to throw a fit for having to leave. She doesn't want to live with you, Kevin. She doesn't want to be stuck under your thumb for the rest of her life. There is a court order that needs to be followed. You were given 4 hours a week for a reason. We both know this. Send her out, or I will come in and collect her. Fine. She's on her way out. But you're the one who is going to regret this. You're so pathetic. This is going to look so bad on you in court. Hey, sweetheart. Did you have fun with your mom and friends? They're not my friends. Oh, okay. Are you okay? I'm fine. Okay. If you want to talk about anything, you can tell me. And then we can figure out whatever is bothering you. But I'm not going to force you. Just know I'm here to listen. It's just so stupid. They're all stupid. I hate stupid salad, and I don't like that food, and I don't like the way Mom judges everything I eat. And that lady and her daughter are not my friends, they're jerks. They had a picture of my brother, and were making fun of him the whole time. I hate them. No matter what I do, Mom judges what I eat, or look like, or say, or anything. I don't want to do it anymore. I want to know what gives you the right to have a picture of my son and make fun of him in front of his sister. Do you really think that's acceptable for any adult, let alone another mother? I have no idea what you're talking about. I would never make fun of a baby. You should really think before you speak to me in this way. No idea. So the fact that Kevin and I spent the last few hours consoling daughter over the things that happened during the 4 hours you had her are just all make-believe. The fact that you are taking the word of a child instead of having a reasonable conversation with another adult shows that you are not mature enough to be my daughter's primary mother figure. You need help, Alyse. You don't see the harm you're doing to your own child, and I honestly think that by the time you do it will be too late. And it's going to be nobody's fault except your own. Get your sheet together. Get my sheet together. Oh, honey, I have my sheet together. Trust me on that. I know all of this court crap is just Kevin's way to have control over me again. You won't be so eager about it when it's your turn. It's not going to be my turn. Even if we were to split in the future, I would never keep our son from a good father. And I would never try to give my child an eating disorder because I'm unhappy with myself. Daughter has gained LBS within the 2 weeks she has been back in our care because we are feeding her actual healthy meals. Not just the bullshit you stocked your cabinets with so you didn't have to be bothered. You were unaliving her. Oh, I'm sure you two are stuffing her full of disgusting processed foods. That isn't healthy, Kayla. You honestly need to do your research before you preach to me.